Okay, so I was deliberating, arguing with myself as to why I should or should not base a conversation on, like, say, for example, this music video that plays model types in the background in, very sexually suggestive, motif, mood setting. It's like, yeah, it's no question as to what's being promoted. And it's the exotic sexual body, a female body. And it just, it's what can I say? But yeah, it's intriguing and having a. Hmm, uh, yeah, this is one will be a private one. Yeah, don't share this with anybody particularly. Make sure we label this one. Yeah, in fact, let's do it right now. Yeah, okay, then, all right. Well, let's be frank and open then. This will be a private discussion between, for all practical purposes, me and my wife. Okay, so these are sensual beings. Just, and like I was saying before, now these are young women. These are all of age. I can tell right here. They're very young women. Could be late teens to, but I think these are mature women, mature looking women, and there could be an anomaly in there that some 15-year-old that looks like 35 or something like that. I can't tell that. But I'm saying just basically, from what I see here, they look very young. Maybe around early 20s to pre-20s, that kind of range. Fully grown, mature women. Fussed out, sussed out, and very suggestive garment wear, bikini, underwear, bras. Nothing topless so far, but it's like and beautiful, well-toned bodies. Obviously, models. Yeah, you can see. They're craftsmen. I mean, they sculpt their own bodies. And this takes a regimen of, we say, conviction every day. It's an intensity, and they do that to maintain their asset. That is their body, and along with that, these pretty women, I guess you say, and they come in actually all shapes and actually all sizes. Yeah, predominantly it's the stereotypical, shape, size, for a conventional man, but then they get interjected some very interesting specimens that, and the thing is, they're always in good, you can tell they're in good physical shape, but they're coming in different sizes. I've seen some big women, they were just bigger people, Everyone, so I see a 6'2" woman and walk down the street and go and walk around, that happened in Holland when we were up there. We were just walking in this one girl. She had a carriage. I think she was a young mother, I should say. And two young, one was in a carriage and a boy and a girl walking along. She's probably maybe 8, 7, 8, 9, something like that. I don't know. And this woman was, she was she's a young woman. She's, very well. Maybe she played in some professional sport or something. I'm not sure if she. I don't recognize, female athletes, so I wouldn't know. Maybe she was somebody else. I don't know. But I mean, she was just big and tall and very well kept. Probably I would say she appeared to be maybe, she looked young enough to be in her 20s, but she was probably in her mid-30s, I imagine, from the children she was taking along. But that's kind of well, I don't feel intimidated because it's like I get what they call the old man's pass. So you can be nice to these people, and they don't have to, they don't have to feel like you're hitting on them or something like that. So it's nice to be able to talk to a lot of nice people that way too. But it's human nature. We're attracted to people who are attractive to us. Visually, when we see people, how we feel, signals that are sent off in our brains. That's the collective memory of experiences people we've experienced in our lives, and there's archetypes in terms of body structure and stuff like that, or looks. Just a whole catalog of, it's like a database of information that's fed into our brains, sorting all this stuff out. And we try to say, when we see somebody the first time, you say, well, I like that person? Do I like that person? We just said hello, and right off, I don't know. Well, you know how that conversation goes. You didn't meet somebody for the first time. Maybe it's just an encounter relating to a business transaction. Or maybe it's just a social setting where, you and your wife are getting together with another couple, and just how does this go? It's like, these are fresh new. I'm talking about first encounters, So we're always looking to expand your relationships and your friendships, especially when you just move into a new community. I think that was one of the things I was just thinking. I was like, wow, we've been here for about a year now, and I think trying to connect with some people. And I don't know what the answer is. I just like interesting people. I like to be able to have interesting people in our lives. Yeah. Like Houston and Connie in San Diego. He was a professor at San Diego State University. And I think Connie she held some kind of official, both of them were retired by the time we met her, but that was her background. She was some kind of executive assistant, high-ranking official in this church group. I can't remember, it's not Episcopal, but something. I can't remember the denomination, but it was one of those high ones. Like, she was like, pretty significant figure in the organization. So she had significant recognition within the company. She was a very bad bias. Like a chief editor or something. She was managed the area of publications and stuff like that. I think I'm not sure exactly. Very, very, very intelligent woman. We just hooked up in this church we attended. Just showed up, and they probably think we left them there. Oh my God, yeah, probably. I don't know. I feel bad about that. Never said goodbye or anything. I don't know. I didn't know what to do. That thing just kind of got off. I don't know. I think it just went wobbly. The whole thing went wobbly from very early on in the relationship with Pastor Kelly. Oh man, I hate the whole situation. something we kind of suggested we were going to do. We didn't follow through with. It got really complicated. I mean, part of it was that I had thoughts about maybe she didn't even want this. I mean, we did this church pew, and it's like a section of one, and kind of made a replica of it, but just to feel like love couch size rather than 13 feet. And my wife painted a nice picture on it. I was going to give it to her, and I found it wouldn't fit in either one of our vehicles. It was just too big. And it's like a matter of making arrangements to get somebody to pick it up. And I guess I probably should have been more aggressive. I don't know. But I think I left a message to her, said, by the time we could come by. So I think I'm going to try to put it in my car, and if I can take it to your meeting after Sunday, after church. And she never responded back, or something, or she'd get back. I can't remember what it was, but it just kind of dropped. And then I got thinking, maybe it's not that. Maybe she doesn't want it. It's a pretty big object. I don't know what her home situation is. And it's like maybe some things you think, what am I going to do with this thing? I guess we could put it in the church somewhere. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much. I don't know. But that's just, I always wanted to try and make that up to her somewhere, and I just couldn't figure out how to do that. But I don't know. Yeah, I feel bad. I feel bad because I feel a little bit responsible. Because I think well, I got kind of lazy on it and didn't follow through as much as I should have. But well, she'll forgive me, I know. Yeah, she's a good pastor. She's a good pastor for that church. Very conscious of the needs of the church family, and knows pretty much what's going on with everybody there. And well, let's see. Anyway, that's so much for that. That's another time or another place. But this one's I'm gonna label this one right away, because we're talking about what were we talking about? Oh, sexual attraction. Yes, sexual attraction. Don't look at me like that. Oh, I'm sorry. So funny. Oh yeah, they're just playing it to you. It's like, Leah, what are you looking at? Come on, follow me. Come on. They're so seductive. So seductive.